What's up, guys? I'm here with my dad, my coach, the wrestling mind, Steve Micic, and today we're talking about 4 simple tricks to improve your wrestling when you're losing. Sometimes, guys, you just have, you're not going to be in your best shape, in your best form. You guys might go through a drought where you're not winning matches. You feel like you're in this rut and you're stuck and you really can't improve, okay? But there's light at the end of the tunnel. I promise you guys that. And that's what we're going to talk about today, and how to keep that, keep your mind strong, and how to get yourself out of that ugly, dark place, and how to find yourself getting your hand raised, getting back on the podium where you guys belong. So before that, let's make sure to subscribe, like the video, and turn notification bells on. So let's get started.
I can tell you from experience, one of the most important things that an athlete can do is, there's times like Stevan said, you get in a situation, you fall in a rut, you just can't see light at the end of the tunnel. You keep getting your butt kicked in practice or whatever.
Practice or in tournaments, right?
Or in tournaments, it doesn't matter. You've got to find a way to stay positive. Every failure that you have, you should be thinking about it is that this is leading me to something bigger and better, correct?
Yes.
We always thought about it. We'd have a talk and say, hey, this is preparing us for something bigger and greater. So we have to go through this in order to be good, right?
Yeah, you guys have to.
Number 1, stay positive.
Yep.
Number 2, do you know what number 2 is, Stevan?
Get help.
Get help. If you're struggling with something, get in front of a coach, somebody that you feel comfortable with, that you feel like you can mesh with, that you can learn from, correct?
Yeah.
And that you can learn from, and that can help you get through this time from a technical standpoint.
Yeah, I think one of the hardest things to do is try to take this all into yourself and kind of shun people away and kind of ride this bad wave.
Somebody to talk to, like you do with Alex.
Having someone to talk to, have someone to work on things with when you're having problems, because there's people who, you guys aren't alone. You're not the only one who feels this way or had matches like this, okay? Even if you're a high-level wrestler who's having these things, if you're a guy who just started and having these ways, it's okay, guys. Everybody has been in this boat before, and there's ways to fix it and get better and improve. Like
Stevan, freshman year, had a really, really tough time. He lost 5 times his freshman year. And going through some dark times, he had somebody to lean on, Coach Alex Surtis, and could share his mental situation, his technical, right?
Yeah, how about me in my senior year of college, bumping up weight when I was too small for 141. I came back for the team. I was real selfless. I decided to do it, and it was a lot harder than I expected. I think I lost like 7 or 8 times. I mean, I pretty much was close to a 50-50 record, I believe. I made it to the blood round and almost All-American, truly off grit, just because my body was beat up. I was not healthy. I wasn't as strong as I was coming back from 57 kilos all the way up to 141. It was
weighing
a lot.
142.
Weighing 142. So, but guys, look, I took that time period that I maybe would forget, and I molded myself up and used those experiences to go build forward into my freestyle career, going back to the right weight class for me. And guess what? I went that year and I took bronze at Worlds. And guess what? I used that as a confidence builder. To the next year, I won a gold medal at the World Championships, guys. So get help. Find that person that you can communicate with, to talk with, okay? It happens to everybody.
Yeah. Number 3, work. What do you work on? Work on skill development. When everything is equal, strength, speed, athleticism, the guy with skill set always wins. Always. All other things being equal, skill is what makes one guy look.
And what he's trying to say is, guys, listen, when you guys are in high school, when you guys are in college, or whatever age you are, you guys are going to be around the same strength and around the same, especially in high school when you guys are going through puberty and moving through. Strength and speed and all these things really aren't really determining factors. Those are maybe little extra things that can put you over the edge if skill is the same. Right. But if your skill's higher, skill always trumps the rest. Remember, that's what you guys need to focus on.
Majority of your time, because the coaches aren't going to run you through conditioning and strength and all that. Majority of your time should be, 80% of it should be skill development. And number 4, the last point that we want to talk about is never, ever give up.
Never. Never give up, guys. Listen, I promise there's light at the end of the tunnel. No matter what you're faced with.
No matter if you want to quit. No matter if you think you're no good.
Yeah, you guys are good. You guys are skilled. And losing and having these these droughts of not finding the success you're used to and failing a little bit is normal, and it's okay, and you guys just need to keep fighting through it. I promise you, when you do it, it's going to make you a better person on the mat and off the mat, guys. This is going to build your character. It's going to make you stronger as a person to deal with things and adversity in life that you face. That's what's great about wrestling.
Yeah, and remember, everyone has their own story to tell, their own journey. Yeah, Stevan would have loved to win a world title at age 20 or like,
22.
or 21, 22 like Kyle Snyder did, right?
Yeah.
But you didn't. We don't always get what we want, and we have our own story. So make the best of it and never give up on yourself.
Yep, and I think that's the message for all of these points, okay? So those are our 4 simple tricks to improving your wrestling when you're in a drought or losing and you can't see light at the end of the tunnel, guys.
Stay positive, get help from a coach, work on skill development, and never give up on yourself.
And that's it, guys. And that way, world champ mentality in everything we do, guys. Let's go.